Hey, you gotta ask yourself this. And this one thing you gotta think about. So everybody, a lot of people saying that marriage is old-fashioned. Marriage old-fashioned. A lot of people who are married are miserable. And a lot of people who are single don't want to be married. So if that's the case, and if that's the truth, then why is 9 out of 10 podcasts talking about relationships? That ought to tell you something. 9 out of 10 podcasts talking about relationships. Because everyone is consumed with love. People who talking about marriage is outdated, or people are miserable and married, are in fact at that moment talking about love and relationships. So it lets you know that the human experience revolves around love and relationships. Everybody is talking around about love and relationships. I know a guy who, he is a business guy online, and he owns software and maybe an insurance company and some stuff like that. He went viral for his relationship videos. Don't do nothing in the relationship space, but went viral for relationship videos, talking about how a man ought to be spending on his wife. Went viral for it. And so a lot of people are talking about love relationships. Now see, the reason why I don't go viral talking about love and relationships, because I say stuff that makes sense, because I'm speaking common sense. I'm not doing clickbait and just outlandish crazy stuff like a woman gotta sleep with a man because he take out to eat, or a woman shouldn't go on a date with a man after 5 o'clock if she don't want to sleep with him. Like, I'm not saying stupid stuff. So that's why my views be just stable. It just be normal amount of views, because it make too much sense. In our society, if you making sense, that's not entertaining. You got to say something crazy. You got to be out here, talking about a woman ought to suck a man left toe when he say hey to her. So you say something crazy, oh yeah, it's going viral. But you have to think about the fact that everybody talking about love and relationships. Everybody talking about love and relationships. And that in itself lets us know how consumed we are with the topic. The other thing I want people to understand is that y'all gotta forgive me. This seat, these brakes, because it got this big engine. If I go to get on that brake, this thing here. The other thing I want people to understand is that a lot of marriages are not miserable. Marriages are not miserable. It's just misery loves company. So what a lot of people get wrong is, when you talk to somebody about their marriage, nobody gonna talk to you about the good in their marriage. Nobody gonna talk to you about the good in their marriage, because for one, they don't want to rub it in your face that they just got that peach cobbler toe out the frame and that microphone sung on, and you sitting over there single. If you single, don't nobody want to rub that in your face. So to make a single person feel better about their situation, people who marry bring the negative. But you also have to think about human nature. If you ask a human, how was your workout? My left foot came off. You ask a human, how was the food? How was it cooking dinner? I hate it. I do not want to be cooking no dinner. Gotta cook, then you got to do dishes. They're not saying, I am grateful to have dinner. Oh my goodness, I am so glad that I got hands that I could cook dinner and that I got grocery. Oh my goodness, I am so glad. Nobody doing that. They're gonna tell you, I do not like that. I did not want to cook no dinner. So that's just human nature. Humans tell the negative. Have you ever been in a relationship? If you've ever been in a relationship, when we in that immature stage of talking to our family about our relationships, we only talk to them about the negative. We talk to them about the negative. We bring up the negative and we harp on the negative, and we do that because that's an outlet. That's where you just get to dump on somebody. So what a lot of people don't realize is that marriage ain't bad as the rap that it's getting. And the reason why it's not is because the people who are in the marriage complaining know that it's partly their fault. They know what they signed up for. So they know, okay, I done signed up for this. I done signed up for this marriage, and this marriage is not gonna be easy. We gotta learn how to get along. We gotta learn how to coexist. And you have to understand, when you marry, you living with somebody 24 hours a day. So you dealing with all of their ups, all of their downs, all of their mood swings. You dealing with the good, the bad, the ugly. So if you want to complain, you're going to have plenty to complain about. Both ways. The man can complain all day. The woman can complain all day if you want to complain. So what people have to realize, but why they still together? They still together because it's not that bad. Because one thing about humans gonna find a way to find comfort. Humans gonna find a way. When it get that bad, somebody leaving. Point blank period. Somebody leaving. If somebody is in a marriage and all they do is keep complaining to you, they're not unhappy. They're not unhappy. That's their normal, and that's what they like, and you are their company to their misery. So they bring you their misery because you reinforce their misery. If you shut that down and you tell them, listen, if you're gonna stay in your marriage, then you need to find something positive about it, and you need to talk about the positive, and I'm not gonna be here to talk about the negative. You need to love your partner, you need to love your spouse, and you need to change your mindset if you're gonna be in that marriage, and stop just griping and moping and complaining. When you hit them with that, and you're gonna have to do it 2 or 3 more times, guess what? That conversation gonna change. They're gonna start highlighting the positive, and they actually gonna start to find the joy and the love in their marriage. They're gonna realize that what they got ain't bad as they've been making it out to be. But if it's bad as they was making it out to be, they're gonna find a way to leave. They're gonna find a way to leave. I done coached so many women who people say, oh, women put up with anything. Women put up with anything. Oh, women don't leave. Women don't leave. I done coached so many women who left their man. Who, they divorced. They are divorced. Why you left? Oh, I couldn't do it no more. I was there 7 years or 10 years or 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Couldn't do it no more. Couldn't do it. He was too controlling, or he just kept cheating. He wouldn't stop cheating. Tried to give it a chance. Tried to see if he gonna stop cheating. He ain't stopped cheating. And guess what? They find a way to leave. They find a way to leave, start over, and they be alright. And that's what people got to realize and understand. Marriage ain't bad. It's just humans don't make a habit of talking about the good of any situation. It's human nature to talk about the bad. When you ask a human about something, they got a meme on there about the when Jamaican parent taste the food or something. And it was like, how was the food? And it said it could have used a bit more salt, but the plate is lit clean. That's how people is. People are going to tell you the negative because that is venting. It's like the positive is not bothering them. So when you ask them about their marriage, they're gonna tell you the negatives to get that part off their chest, because nothing ever gonna be perfect. Nothing ever gonna be 100%. It's always gonna be something that you could complain about. It's always gonna be something. And see, that's my goal. That's my goal, to have something to where my wife can't complain about nothing. She'll have something to complain about. It might not be worth complaining about, but my goal was she ain't got nothing to complain about, to where it's so good she ain't got nothing to say. If her friend, how's the marriage going? People know, married people know not to even ask that question. Like, married people know not to even ask that question. That's a question single people ask. Single people ask married people, so how's married life? And then get a bunch of complaints because you just put yourself in the role of a therapist. You just ask a therapist question. So they're not finna sit there and just highlight all the good. So that's what y'all got to understand. The statistics are skewed because of human nature, and because of the questions being asked, and because of who is asking the question. Now, if single people would change the question and say, so what are the best parts about marriage? Now you're going to get a different answer. And now that person going to change their mindset, and they're going to be able to look at it. Because I'm going to tell you, the best parts about marriage is being able to have a best friend, being able to live with your best friend, being able to have somebody to complain to vent to tell secrets to confide in, being able to have somebody to where whatever you want to do, you could do it. If you want to cry, you could cry with this person. If you want to lie, you could lie with this person. If you want to cuddle, you could cuddle. If you want to kiss, you could kiss. If you want to make love, you can make love. If you want to hold hands, if you want to watch a movie, whatever you want to do, you could do it with this person 24 hours a day. That's the beautiful thing about marriage, is you got somebody who got your back. Because truth be told, it's hard to be alone when you're going through things. It's hard to be alone. Like, you get a raise, you want somebody that you love romantically sometimes to celebrate. Yes, it's cool to celebrate it with your mom, but sometimes you might want to celebrate it with a little love making. You can't do that with your mom. That's nasty. Can't do that with your dad. So, and then you don't want to be doing it with no dang-a-lang in a jar. You don't want to have to pull out your dildo and change the battery. Oh man, the battery done went dead. I done wore this thing out. Done wore that doggone thing out. you trying to celebrate your raise, the battery dead. It's like, we have to think about it. Like, it's, yeah. But this the thing what people don't realize is the parts you don't like about your spouse is the parts you love about them. It's the parts you gonna miss the most. That's the parts you gonna miss the most. The thing you complain about. It's like when you know somebody love you and they got a little certain quirk, you gonna miss that quirk if they was gone. You gonna, man, I wish I'd do anything right now to hear her nagging. The same nagging that you used to complain about to your boys. If God called that woman home, you'll give any amount of money to hear that woman nag. To hear that woman get on your head by picking your drawers up and putting the toilet seat down and this and that, whatever else it was that you used to complain about her saying. You'll miss it. And that's what we don't understand. That's what we don't understand. But marriage is a beautiful thing. Yes, it's not easy because humans are not easy. You barely like your co-workers. You barely like your co-workers. You got to see them 8 hours. You barely like your boss. You only got to be around your boss an hour. Your boss be in their office. You barely like your mama and daddy. You ain't got to live with them no more if you don't want to. Some of y'all still do, but you ain't got to. But you barely like them. And think about it. You live with your mama and she can't put no meat leg on you. It's like, so if you could live with your mama and put up with her and her menopause and hot flashes or her mood swings and she want them old drapes and she want all that brown in the house. If you could put up with your mama, then you gonna be able to put up with a man that love you. Cause every now and then you get mad, he gonna be able to put that thing on you and just calm you right on down. It's like, it's benefits to marriage, it's perks to marriage. It's like, you ain't feeling good, all right, come on, get your little hug and a kiss, get your little cuddle. You feeling frisky, all right, get your little moat in. It's benefits to marriage. And I'm gonna tell you, like, whatever you need done. Last night my wife had to pick up a thing from Target. I got out that bed, I paused my show, got out that bed and went on to Target. I ain't feel like going, but I'd rather go than my wife go. I'm the man. I'd rather be inconvenienced or uncomfortable or whatever than her. I'm the man. But then guess what? She do stuff I don't want to do. She do the laundry. She do the mopping, the sweeping. She do all of that. I don't want to do that stuff. She does all of that. Praise be to the Lord. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's perks to marriage. Like, I said, baby, I need a nail clip. She say, I said, baby, I need a nail clip. She said, okay. Here go my wife here. She parked right here. We coming up to the gym together. We at the gym. She in here working out. I'm finna go in here and get my little workout in. Sometimes I feel like getting out the house and working out. Come up here to the gym. So we got a gym membership, even though, you know, I work out at the house a lot. But she like to come up here because they got better treadmills. My treadmill old. I got to invest in me a new treadmill. And so listen to me. I said, baby, I need me a nail clip. She said, I'll cut your nails. So listen, I got me a nail tech. Now what this is? Oh, that's the powder from my greens. I said, hold on now, what this is on my nail? You know, the little green supplements you drink. So I got my nail tech. Cut my fingernails, cut my toenails, right there. anything I need. Have me if I got me a bump on my back, she'll take care of it. Got me an ingrown hair, she'll take care of it. Need a scalp massage, back massage, right there. I don't need a masseuse. Woke up this morning, had me breakfast in there, protein breakfast. Had me a pill pack with the different pills I need, my fish oil, my whatever this is, whatever that is. I ain't even know what pills I was taking. She could have put a concoction to take my life. I wouldn't even know. I could get up and fall out. I wouldn't even know. But it's love, it's trust. I'm here taking pills. I could have been taking anything, strychnine. But it's benefits to marriage, and that's what I want you to understand. So, to y'all singles, when you listen to these people out here talk about marriage, listen, everybody's marriage ain't tore up from the flow up. And even those of us who marriage have been tore up from the flow up, you're still a way to work through it. If you want to work through it, it's still a way. So I want y'all to realize and understand that. So, hey, it's Tony Gaskin. God bless you. We're going to be in touch. Oh, before I leave you, I'm starting up the group coaching. I had the growth group before, and I just didn't want to keep it going. But we're in a new season, and I'm realizing that, you know, coaching is not feasible for everybody. So make sure you go on TonyGaskinAcademy.com and get the free course if you haven't. So if you're not on there, then you're not on the mailing list. I'll announce it on the videos, but I'm gonna do group coaching. So what this is once a month, we will have a topic. It'll be a topic that we deal with in life. It might be on self-love. It might be on, another month may be on healing. Another month may be on forgiveness. Another month will be on entrepreneurship. So we'll have a topic, just like the normal progression if you was working with me one-on-one, and we'll have a lesson that'll be 30 minutes to an hour. Sometimes we'll have a guest speaker, and then we'll have a Q&A that won't exceed an hour. The Q&A won't be longer than an hour, but the Q&A may be 30 minutes as well. Now, this'll be, now I would put a premium price on it, but like $150 a month, but most people can't afford $150 a month, and I don't want to be on there with two people, because then that just defeat the purpose. It's like I might as well do one-on-one coaching at that point. And so what we're gonna do is, I'm thinking it'll be $47 a month. And if you can't invest that in yourself for coaching, God bless you. I don't know what to tell you after that, Lord. I don't know what to tell you. I'll just get you some olive oil and a holy Bible and just go at it, please. Lord, come on now. God bless you. I'm praying for you now, because that's a, whew, that's I know that ain't easy now. That's a tough place to be in. I'm praying for you on that one there now. Listen to me. I'm praying for you now. So listen to me. It's gonna be, I think, $47 a month for this first year. Now next year it might go on up. It might go up to $57. Next year, $67. Next year, $77. As my brand builds, as my time shrink, as my, you know, what I got to do out in the world. So what I'll do is probably make two payment options for those of y'all who say, listen, I'd just rather pay it out of this check or just put it on this credit card, versus having to worry about that money coming out every month, and then I be done spent the money, and then it hit me and I got to overdraw. So I put a discounted rate, like a 10% discount to pay up front, and then I put the monthly rate for those of y'all who the monthly is better. But this here group coaching will make sure that you able to be in a community, and you'll be able to get, you know, a lesson, but you'll be able to hear other people questions too, because other people questions may push your mind forward versus just you not having any questions or you just hearing your questions. Sometimes hearing other people's thought process helps you. So that's what we're gonna do. Stay on the lookout for it. I'm hoping I get it set up on the academy today, and it'll be something like group coaching. It'll be called group coaching or growth group or something like that. We're not gonna do the chat again because I just don't like having to manage the chat and trying to, you know, see who supposed to be removed from the chat because they done dropped out of the group. I'm gonna just keep it on the system, because if a person doesn't pay, the system just, you know, expires their enrollment so that they won't receive the future emails. So we're not gonna do the group chat on this one. This one is a little different, but it's gonna be group coaching. And somebody said charge 150, and I appreciate that vote of confidence, but I ain't gonna do that because I wanna, you know, make it a little more affordable for people. So hey, God bless you. We'll talk soon.